It's not little bit, it is too much advanced than workflow rules. There are so many things that you can able to perform in process builder where you will not able to do in workflow rules. In a recap of workflow rules, we can able to perform 4 different types of actions, right? Field update and email alert, new task, task creation and outbound messages. But in process builder, we'll not able to perform outbound messages. That's a restrictions. Okay. Okay. So now let's create a new process builder. I'm creating a new process builder and I'll name as account promotions or account flow, account process. Because in one process you can able to handle multiple condition where you will not able to handle in workflow rules. So you, if you have a different criteria, entry criteria, so what you need to do, you need to evaluation criteria, you need to create another workflow to have that criteria to be populated, right? So here, right, we can have a like a, you know, the flow charts in our school days we used to discuss about a flow charts as a rhombus. If it is yes this, if it is no that. Yeah. So the process builder is kind of a model of flow chart, yes or no type of thing. If it is yes, what is this? If it is no, what I need to perform? This is for account automation process. Nothing but a business. And workflow can be invoked. I mean, this can be triggered. Process builder can be triggered by multiple scenarios. But now we'll see what are the scenarios. A record changes, platform event message is it invoked by another process. Let's say if you wanted to create a sub process builder, can be invoked by another process. It's fine. But let's understand. But the one we are discussing is a account changes, right? Nothing but a record changes. The one we are talking about is a concept called record changes. Next, and we can discuss the other two in later time whenever we are discussing about platform events. That time we'll discuss, okay? And then now you can see it started with the flowchart, the basic flowchart. And it always, you don't want to mention anything separately. All you need to click this icon. As soon as you fill this, it will highlight later. I mean, step by step helping. I mean, it's a guide implementation. Which object we need to create? Account object, right? That where we need to capture. When you need to do, when the record is created, every time edited, okay? But later you can ask me a question, what happened to subsequently met criteria? But in process builder we have a concept called, a method called is changed. If the field is changed, we can able to capture that. So due to that reason, we don't need to worry about this one, I mean subsequently met criteria. We don't have that criteria available here, okay? Available. Do you allow process to evaluate a record multiple times in a single save operation? Let's say, understand this way. You have a process builder which is updated a account record, okay, later time as soon as you save it, and there is a trigger which is updating. Do you want to execute your process builder again to solve that issue, or you don't want to execute more than one time in a one transaction, okay? If you want to allow multiple times, then you need to click yes. If you don't want to allow, then you don't need to worry about it. Okay. But we'll discuss what is recursion when we are discussing further topics like how many ways that, what are the different ways that we can able to update record and when we need to consider this recursion. Okay. Cool. So considering this now, I selected my account. Now you can see this got highlighted criteria. What is our criteria? Is account promotable. I'm just adding a question mark. Okay. Okay. So promotable is account promotable. So nothing but this is just a user interactive message, nothing else. Like the condition just to see this condition. Hey, what is this? Oh, account promotable. Okay, this could be the possible. What are the conditions that we are looking at? I'll tell you. 1 minute. I'm just looking at the field name. No, no, no. Promote account. Promote to commercial. Promote to commercial. Choose equals true. Okay. But because we don't have subsequently met criteria, what we can do, promote to commercial equals, instead of is changed, there is a concept of is changed, whether this value is changed or not. If it is changed and the final value is true, then execute. You got it? No. This is not first time and second time. Let's say it, the value should be promote to commercial. It should be true, and it also checking that whether value is being changed. Value is being changed in the sense it should come from false to true, right? So this is what we are doing. It subsequently met criteria in process builder in workflow rules. Let me go to workflow rules. How we are doing it? Because we selected entry criteria subsequently met, right? Workflow rules. Okay, here we go. Account promotions. What is the entry criteria? Evaluation subsequently met criteria. So whatever the is changed concept that we are adding here, that is already handled by a workflow rule on its own based on the subsequently met criteria. Okay. But in process builder, in the actions, if you can see, there is no concept of subsequently met criteria. Who is responsible to handle that scenario? As a we, right? That why we are doing is account promotable is a criteria name, and I'll say conditions are met. What is the field name? First, I need to check whether this field is changed or not. Let's go this way. Oh, whether this field is changed, true. Then I need to understand what is the final value. It should be true, right? Then only it is eligible to promote, right? Promote to commercial equals true. Done. And then we can save it. Is account promotable is the name that we'll get here. That's what I mean. Handy name. Likewise, we can add a multiple condition. See, if I had another business automation, I can add here, and it will be easy to identify, right, which criteria is falling under which business automation. This is called handy name. That's what I mentioned, like criteria name. This is nothing to do with a automation, but it is a helpful to read your flow again later. Let's know once this is done what we need to perform. We need to add a action. What actions we need to add? We need to update record, right? Now action name I will say account record type promote to commercial. So why I'm giving a reasonable name? It is helpful to read later times. Today you are creating it, you will think that, oh, this is fine. But if tomorrow, if you are coming back to the process builder, if you are looking at it, you should not be confused. By looking at the names itself, you should be able to understand what is happening. Now, process builder helps you to update in different records. Either you can update your child records, either you can update the same record. Let's say account related record. What is account related record? Like contacts and all this stuff. See, you have parent account, you can see contacts, and you can also have my employee, isn't it? My employees, see, right? Either you can update your child records, either you can update that record itself, whatever that's started by flow. Who is starting this process builder now? Account record only, right? In our assumptions. So do you want to update the same record which is started your process? Yes, I wanted to update the same record, not the child records. And then what is the field that you need to update? Otherwise, it's just asking, do you want to update all the records or only when the record fields is met criteria? Okay. Now I'm saying no criteria, just update the records. No criteria, just update the records. What record that I need to update? Record type ID, field reference. The only problem here is, right, you will not able to do a name selection, whereas you can able to do a name selection in record types, like drop down you selected simply, right? But here, which is not possible. So what you need to do, you need to go to setup. You need to copy these IDs. Okay. And you can go to object manager. This is the limitation, a little limitation, but all this can be adjusted later times. Okay. And you can go to what record types. There is a concept called record types. Commercial. You have this record type ID in the URL, right? This URL ID 0125, right? Copy that. I copied and I'll validate again whether I can able to view or not. I'm just validating. Okay. Looks like it is not coming. Let's go here. Developer console. Query editor. Select ID, comma, developer name from record type. I'll query it. What is commercial? This is the same ID. Let's say Control F, Control V. Yeah, it's the same ID. So you can copy it from there and you need to paste that. You need to paste it here. Okay, it's not pasting, taking time. Whereas in workflow rules, what you did, you simply selected the drop down to commercial, right? It's a very easy thing. Here what you did, simply you went to promote to commercial, just edit field and record type. In bottom you just selected a record type, right? This is a easy. But whereas that functionality is not available in process builder somehow. I don't know why they made like this, but you'll not able to do it. You need to paste the values only. And the next one you have here. What is the other one that we created? The name update, right? Name promotes to account commercial. Okay. And which record you need to update? Same account record. Field. Where is name? Account name. Formula. I'm using formula now. Okay. Let's say field. First I need to do double quote commercial double quote plus, instead of hyphen this time I'll use hyphen. Earlier it was colon, just to keep this difference. Okay. Account name. Choose. Use this formula. So now I created my formula. I saved it. We are not able to do value or anything because we need a formula, right? Just to create. Even in workflow rule, we did a formula only. If you can go back and we used formula only. If you can see account name promotion, you can see it's a formula only. The only formula difference now you can see, you can add multiple actions. It's not just that. You can add multiple formulas. I mean multiple actions. This is done. So everything look fine. Ensure that you need to activate it. Ensure that you need to activate it. Okay. Otherwise, let me do one thing. I'll add one more action called send custom notification. Okay. What is this? Send custom notification. So these are the notifications as I mentioned earlier, right? Promotion. Notification. Notification type. Okay, first we need to create setup. Let's create one. Let's enable first notification. We need to enable that. Sorry. Notifications. Custom notifications. When you create a new custom notification, the title and the body of the custom push notification may be saved and processed by Google, Microsoft, or the Apple. Salesforce is not responsible for privacy. Okay, this is something. Send custom name. let's say this custom notification, let's say account promotions, account promotions, supports for desktop. That's what I'm adding now. Okay, let's cancel view all process because that need to be refreshed. Add action, send custom notification. Why this is not coming? Owner, user, owner. Why this is not coming up? Notification delivery settings. Instant looks like Salesforce notifications. Push notifications are enabled, right? Why it is not allowing? Edit. Okay. Somehow it is not coming up. Does it take to create new notification type? Go. Looks like I'm not able to do it now. Let's keep. Let's wait like until it realizes in the other system. Okay. But we can throw a notifications at this point and we can display it through a process builder. That's allowed. Let's do one thing. I'm activating it for now. Let's activate. Go back to your accounts. Accounts. New account. I'm just creating one. RL regional. And what's the name with that we can see? Echo crop. And I'm just saving it. And I'm just saving it. Now what we can do? We can promote it. Okay? We can promote it. Save. You got right? Commercial hyphen. Earlier it was colon. Now I made it as a hyphen. So your process builder is executing, right? So it's the same approach. The only thing is that if I want to add another condition, to be frank, once you activate any process builder, you will not allowed to delete anymore. If you want to create or do changes, you need to clone the version. You need to clone. Why? You can't edit anymore. Edit option is being disabled. You can't select that. See? You can see, right? This is a read only. You can see it's a notification. The process builder is in a read only mode because the status is active or has been activated in the past. Either you activate current activate state is active or it might be activated and deactivated past. But you can create a new inactive copy by cloning it as a version of the current process. Instead of a new process, you can say current version and I'll save it. Now what happens, it will come as a edit mode. You can edit it. If I want to see all process, now you can see under this you have version 1, version 2. Once you activate a version 2, then the version 2 also will be read-only content. If you want to do another version, then you need to clone, version it and then do changes. Yep. If you want to make any changes, then you have to clone, version it and then do changes. Yep. Yeah, you have. As soon as we deactivate, there is option to deactivate. Let's add one more criteria, okay? Let's add one more criteria saying that account description updates. Okay, I'm just adding account description update. No, let's say I'm not meeting any criteria. No, just execute the action. Either you can define whether criteria should have a conditions or should not have a conditions. I'm saying no, just execute actions, okay? So without criteria only, it will go into the actions now. I'll go to actions and I'll say update records. Okay, or post to a charter. This is another thing that we can do. Update owner note, update owner post, and post to user charter group are under this record. I'm saying this record only. Okay, otherwise what we can do, update to owner about account changes. Any changes on the account should be notified to user. That was my condition is. Okay, user, who is the owner, select user from the record, and I'll select my owner ID. Owner ID is the user ID, user ID. Save. So it is posting to user, this account has been modified or try to modify or create by merge fields. I'll say, okay, this account, instead of, I'll go with here, name, account name has been modified, try to modify or created by merge field, created by dot name, or let's say first name, last name. Okay, now this is the considerations that I am doing. Instead of last name, I'll also keep first name. Say FIRST, first name. Okay, now actually what happened, the only restriction is that you will not able, if the user is saving it or edit and save, so first or last modified will be his name only, right? Yes or no? Save. Now I'm activating it. Oh no, let's do one thing. Before this condition satisfy or not, what I need to do, I should move this criteria up. We can move it, see. I can drag and drop. Either I can move like up and down. It's like a paint type of thing. Do you want to stop here only the process, or you want it to execute after this? I want it to execute. So instead of stop, I'll say evaluate next criteria. It will go to the next step. Even if it is true, it will go here and then comes back and it will execute. No, as soon as it's satisfied, it will hold here only. It will not execute this. Okay? Clear? Any question on this? That's a track that we need to have a custom build. Process builder is not capable enough to handle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are right. Yeah, let me show you how we can do it after this. Okay, let's activate now. Activated it. So now let's go here and I'll change my account crop enterprise. Okay, I'm just saying enterprise and phone number. Okay, and website, company email, support at procodingskills.com. I saved it. This This is active. Refresh. Let's see charter. Do we have any charter post? Charter. See, record is updated commercial. Okay, who is the owner? This one. He got any charter? See, the account is updated to commercial by institution pro coding skills. He got the user, right? It is posted on my wall, user wall, not on the record wall, right? It is posted on my charter wall. Like if someone logs in, I can get a daily messages saying that if user knows this is something, but there is no link here. There is another issue, right? How you know how you'll navigate to account record, which is highly impossible to navigate, isn't it? Yeah. Now what we need to do? Let's clone it again. Okay. This is what we need to do. When we find some gaps, we need to fill it up. Go to record. Oh, sorry. This is charter post. You can see account ID. This is an ID of a record that you can post. So generally in Salesforce you will not able to do that. Understood. Let's handle this way. Slash account record. Activate it. Okay. Let's go here. Accounts. It's the same thing. Either you edit there or here. No thanks. Edit. And I just edit it. Save. Here I should be getting the slash one now. Slash. Okay. Still, we are not able to make a hyperlink now. So this is something which we're not able to do. Okay. Cool. Within process builder, there is a restrictions you cannot mention @ mention. So generally there is a concept of doing it. Say, I can mention like this @institutions. I can select the user. Though this way what happens, right? If I want to select record, then I can say commercial echo enterprise. Now you will get a link to record. If I paste it, comment it. Now there is a link now, right? You can simply see the details. But these things you'll not able to do in process builder. Even I'm realizing now. But flow is capable enough that we can see later. Now what happens? You can have it. So to your question, coming back to your question, sorry. So now how user will know what fields has been changed. For that what we need to go to accounts. Let's go to setup again. Okay. Setup. We'll understand what fields are getting changed. Object manager, account, fields and relationships, set history tracking. There is a concept called set history tracking, right? Enable account histories. Deselect all. Okay, I'm just saying account. There is a limitations like I think somewhere 10 fields or 20 fields we can able to choose. But anyway, I'll check it out quickly. Account record type, revenue, customer priority, phone, rating. It started. I'm just selecting all. Okay, for now it's okay. Save. Okay. Oh, you can that was limitation. Only 20 fields that we can able to select. You cannot have more than 20 selections. There is the limitations. Billing address, active, account site, account owner is fine, account number is fine, account source, and clean status, customer priority. Type I will select. SLA expiration, asset is description, save. So now what happened? Any changes to the account, we're gonna record it there. Let's say edit it. Let's edit now. Type I have, right? Type field I have. So it is actually going from blank to other, right? Let's go to related list. Okay, now we need to add to page layout. Edit page, or we can also go to page layouts directly. Either one thing. This is an app builder page. Account layout or commercial layout. That's what we are in. Commercial layout, right? We made promote and all. And here we need to go to related list, account history. Commercial record type. But now whatever the account we are in, that's a commercial layout. I'm adding to account layout also. Now related list, account history, saved it. Okay. Now go back, refresh your account. You should be seeing history from type blank value to new value. See, original value is blank, new value is other, right? If I edit, now account owner will get to know for sure like what is happening. Now you can see other to prospect. Who made? But the only limitation here, you can able to track only 20 fields. If we want to track more fields, then we need to build our custom solution around this area. Through custom code, Apex, and using our own object modeling to track history, we can able to achieve through Apex codes, okay? Yeah. Because we have a method called isChanged that helps us to understand which field is getting changed. Yeah. So any questions till here? Yeah, sure. So now let's understand. Let's go with the Pro 009, right? That's what we do with the process builder. We have different actions, but day to day we can discuss more and more because it's always depends, right? So what type of actions you need? So you need a little understanding on a here, and then you can go there because we saw what is field update and everything, so we created there. Now we can define some other thing. So we have account record here, right? Now I wanted to display my account details right below this. Account details in the sense type, email, phone number, and all this stuff. How can I do that? Like whatever I have in this account, let's say whatever I have in this account, for example, I want to display my total open positions, remaining positions, and total employees, and phone number, rating, fax, promote to commercial, and all these fields that I need to display there. How can I do that? Earlier we created employee email, so this is something which we created on our own. So there are two ways that we can do. Either you can create a formula fields and display it here, but leveraging another option called Lightning App Builder Pages. What is that called? Lightning App Builder Pages. So we are going, this is a Lightning App Builder page, which is for a Lightning experience. This is something like these are the components which is provided by Salesforce, and this is the way that you can build your output, like drag and drop. Now if I want to display my account details, what I'll do, there is an option called related record, right? Before related record, we need to configure something at a object level. What configurations that we need to do? Let's go ahead and create an action. There is a concept called actions. Okay. Let's say buttons, links, and actions, right? Buttons, links, and actions. Here I'm creating a new action. What action I wanted to create? I wanted to create update action. I wanted to create update action. See, I'm saying update a record. There is action type called update a record. And then here I'll say what is the label? Update account action. Just for a handy name. And then say updated your account from action action from action. This is a success message that I'm providing it saved. Okay, now I'll go here and I'll add my related record. See, I'm adding my related record just under this, and update action edit lookup field. Here we need to change the edit lookup. Now you need to display your account details, right? Account, use this account or account parent. So I need to use account only. I'll select. So the one you created action right now, update account action. See, you got it. Create new, and I'm saving it. And I'm saving it, and we need to activate for the first time. And I'm assigning it a org level. We can also do app. We can also do it a record type and everything. We can assign it as a org now for both desktop and phone. Save. Let's go back. Now, again, we'll see what is missing, what is coming. We are getting only name, type, website, phone, and industry, right? How can I get other fields? To get other fields, all you need to go to buttons and links. Where is your update action? This one, right? Edit, save, predefined field values, edit layout. There is option called edit layout, right? Edit layout, and you can drag, like let's say, what is that on? Promote to commercial, total employees, total open positions, email, type is added, and you can see the way you can need, so you can drag and drop those fields, you'll get all those details. See, save. I just updated my layout under action. So how I did it? All I have to go update account actions, click edit layout. Now refresh it. See, right? By record, every record, whoever having account, so every account will have their details. Okay, now let's understand. There are totally 7 employees here, right? How can I see all those 7 employees now? I wanted to see here employees count. How can I do that? Yeah, employees list. Whoever the see employee is here, like Pro0061, and SFDC lead is an employee name. How like this? How many other 6 employee details I wanted to see here? That would be more handy, right? I would be knowing my account and who is there in my account. So how can I do that? Again to the same edit page. Okay. Again to the same edit page. And now you have a concept called related list single. Related list single. I'll drag and drop here. Okay, 1 minute. Here, let's do one thing. I'll add as a tabs. First, I'll add as a tabs. I'll say related. I'll say custom name. We can do that. And employees. This is employees. And this details whatever I have, right? This I'll name as account name, and I'll drag this. Okay, first I need to switch to account tab and then I'll drag it here. So it will go inside account tab. Okay, and then I'll go to employees and I'll have related list single. Related list single. Now it is asking, do you want to use employee? No, I don't want to use employee, right? I need to use account. Here what I need to use? My employees. Yep, got it. And yeah, this is fine. And then if you want to change layout, you can change like title. It will come as a card. Or if you want to say this basic list, or if you want enhanced list, you can update them. Like you have more details, like if you want to create parent accounts and everything. But I'll go with a default one. Okay. Account you have default. But whenever user comes in, do you he need to see first employees or account? Which one you wanted to prefer? Account, right? Then you need to click on the header as a tab menu. Here default tab is employees now. If I want to make default is account, I can select account. If page loads, what will be the default load? It will be on account. If I select here default is employees, then it will be on employees. Okay? So now save it. Now save it. Go back. Go back. So interesting to use. Like there are simple things to make more, appearance. Now I can see account as a default load that we had. If you can click on employees, I can see PR00. It doesn't really make any difference, right? I'm not able to study anything, isn't it? Just the ID. So what I can do that I wanted to show name. How can I do that? Where I need to do? I need to go to page layouts. I need to go to account page layouts and the commercial are not account layout. Yes, account layout only. In the related list, where is my related list? Employees, where is employees? Look for employees here, right? Click on this setting symbol. There is a setting symbol and I select employee name. Employee name is active. Okay? Save. Save. Now go back. Refresh it. Again, right? It depends which layout I added now. Let me add. Okay, I added in commercial only. Okay. Let me switch to account layout. I can switch directly from here. I don't want to go back and do it. Employee. I also added here, right? So it means that it added everywhere. Commercial, related list. Yep, it's added. Yeah, you got it, right? There are seven. So we have seven employees are active. I think three, four, five. Who is seven? I don't know why seven. Okay, we are checking for a employee emails IDs. That what seven counts. That what we did it, right? The employee email ID. That, yeah. So employee email. Now, by looking at it, what field you have? Whenever I come, how can I know that which account I opened? Pro 009, right? Zero. If I see all list, I'll say that here I should see another column called my record. My record. It should be true. Whenever I logs in as a 009, generally write 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute. So whenever if you see any application or anything, if you open any of your records, team records, it will say your record or it's me, right? Hello. This is active. Hello, am I there? You guys there? I'm not too sure. Hello.